Hi, it's good to see you again. Great to start the weekend with Detroit.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Game Center Crown. My name is Joy, and this is Detroit Become Human. Chloe giving us her standard weekend greeting again because I'm recording this on Saturday morning. Oh, Chloe. But we are going to continue. Full disclosure, it's been a minute since I played this. We've had a heat wave recently where I live, and to record I need to turn the air conditioner off or else you get a massive loud hum in the background. I know, first world problems, but it is a little bit cooler today, so I'm going to try and record some episodes before it gets crazy. And hopefully my apartment does not get too warm, because then the PS4 will overheat. I know, such first world problems, but what are you going to do? I believe we left off after the interrogation with Connor. And I think we're going to pick back up with Kara and Alice. I am correct. So it's 10:58 p.m. in sort of a central downtown location in Detroit. You can see Android parking on your right. Poor bastards are out in the rain. Something that I failed to mention in last video is that Marcus started crying when Carl died.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
And I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second.
All right. End the line.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Alright, wake up, kiddo.
Wake up. We have to go.
Is there a shelter we can find? Oh, I missed my chance to ask him. Didn't realize that. But either way, he kicks us off. I've asked him about shelter before.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Come on, kiddo.
Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry.
So we need to find shelter for the night. But Marcus was... Here, I'm gonna sort of in-game pause for a second while also looking around. We have a lot of things to look at in this area. But yeah, Marcus started crying when Carl died. And you might be wondering, okay, why is an android given the function to cry? And that's actually a very good question. We've read a little bit about how CyberLife has been meaning to make androids more human so that they integrate with society a bit more. And part of that could be, you know, displaying very human, real emotions. Another could be the software instability in feeling emotions. But the fact that they have the capability to physically cry is very, very interesting. And we'll be exploring that more as we do more in the game. And get some more backstory here.
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
Well, fuck you too, buddy. I'm sorry you're out here in the rain. Ain't gotta be like us. Here, hey. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Child. Okay, thank you. We should be able to look at this thing. Right now we're like scoping out the area. Alright, so John's Coffee, it has organic coffee. It won't be open before morning, so this is not an option. The Eastern Motel is comfortable but not discreet and will need money, which we don't have right now. Uncomfortable but safe. How to get in. So there's a kind of a renovated property happening here that's gated up, but trespassers will be prosecuted. There's the parking lot. It's very uncomfortable, but it's discreet. Open 24/7. They can't sleep here, but maybe they can ask for help in this convenience store. It's an option. And I think there's one more over here, yeah. Open 24/7 and you can't stay. It's the laundromat. So, we have some options here. Let's go look around. Let's see. Whoop. Okay, there's somebody inside, but they appear to be sleeping or at least distracted. Nobody else is around. Alice is sneezing and in wet clothes, so...
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
We're trying to keep her warm and dry. We don't want her to get sick on us. So change of clothes. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. He's very clearly snoring. Nope, that's empty. Program complete. Some dry clothes. Dry clothes for Alice. Alright, let's open.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes. We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform. But that's stealing. We can't do that.
Oh, God damn it, Alice. Fine.
You're right. We won't do it, okay?
Fucking Alice. But we increase kind of our affinity with her. And now I'm looking around to see if there's like any... Oh, right. I was just looking for the magazine to read. There we go. So, pollinating bees are officially extinct. The beeline to disaster. Cybersecurity expert warns your Android could be hacked. And dating website discovered to have less than 5% female members. So, let's... Oh. There we go. Pollinating bees officially extinct. For decades, scientists and farmers foresaw the inevitable extinction of bee populations. Despite these warnings, the Global Institute for Endangered Species, GIES, or GUIS, announced at their Washington AGM yesterday that wild bees are now officially extinct. Living specimens exist only in captivity. Bee numbers have been ravaged in recent decades by colony collapse disorder, where worker bees disappear, leaving hives which cannot feed themselves. Biologists confirmed that CCD was accelerated by the overuse of pesticides in crops, parasites, and pollution. The consequences of this catastrophe will be felt across the cotton industry, freshwater supplies, and most disturbingly, agriculture. Environmentalist Kathy Linda has stressed the breadth of this news. 1 in 3 mouthfuls of food we eat relies on pollination of some kind. The resulting famine will lead to millions of deaths worldwide. CyberLife, in cooperation with GUIS, have come forward with plans on creating robotic bees. Some are pursuing non-robotic approaches, such as Detroit Urban Farms, currently experimenting with modified strains of bee produced in captivity, but there's no guarantee that they will thrive. So CyberLife, the same people making androids, are making android bees to help keep up pollination. And then Gossips Weekly. My husband got an android pregnant story inside. It's time to face the music live concerts to make a comeback. 10 ways to please your man and keep him. Let's read. For the younger generation, watching concerts in VR has become the norm, and who would want to slip on a VR headset and enjoy the show from the best seat in the house? It's a cheap, safe, and no-hassle solution to watching your favorite performers, but live music is about to be de-revolutionized. Nina and Kasuke Music have launched a campaign to bring back old-school concerts with live audiences in front of performers in the flesh. Chuck Morrison, NKM spokesperson, explains, "The culture of going to live concerts is a thing of the past, but we want to bring back. Real music is when it's vibrating through your soul, surrounded by people who are experiencing the same thing." Ah, come on. Touchpad's being weird today. Break the Wall will be one of the first bands to take the stage. Performing in front of a live audience and getting an immediate reaction will be mind-blowing. This is what music is supposed to be all about, says lead singer Baz Rudd. The hype, the applause, the screams, you just don't get that sitting on your sofa. If this proves a success, NKM's next step is to bring back music festivals, which would be music to fans' ears. So seeing some interesting cultural things happening here, some interesting cultural predictions for the future. But let's leave since Alice isn't keen on us stealing clothes, which I get, but also it's fucking annoying. Because we're in survival mode here, you little shit. We don't have the luxury of doing everything right. What else we got? We can cross over. Well, we need money to go to the motel. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we can look at a bunch of different things. I am actually going to jaywalk. Hopefully not going to get hit by anything. Okay, cool. Oh, though it just changed. What else have we got here? There is a sanitation worker over there because of the truck. Let's see if we can get some insight from this guy. It's an autonomous self-driving truck. Oh, it's not going to let us... There should be a guy around here. Oh, hey, buddy.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
There we go.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight.
Yeah, that's who I was trying to talk to.
Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Alright, let's cross over to the 24-hour food mart or convenience store. We can do it. Let's see what we can do in here.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Let's see. Convince cashier to help. Let's see. Trying to find the TV. I don't know where the TV is, but they're talking about how there's extinct animals that have been brought back through android technology and are now being shown at the Detroit Zoo. So, have some tools here. Food for Alice. Donuts. Chocolate. Nothing of nutritional value. Ooh. Toy for Alice. Here, we can talk to this guy.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
We could steal from the cash register. Shoplift, rob cashier. We do have a gun. Oh, giving us the option, huh? I don't know if we're gonna go that far. But let's see. Yeah, stop giving me the gun option. I don't want to use it. Ay. All right. Well, we need some money. We could take things. But we could also cause a distraction. Alice, darling. Let's use Alice.
Alice, I need your help. You see those cans over there? I want you to go over and knock them down.
Knock them down? But why?
Please. Alice, just trust me.
I'm just gonna look at the pet food, don't mind me. Oh no, how did that happen? You little shit. And
You alright? Are you hurt? Well, don't worry. It's just a few cans.
there we go.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, she's pulling us. Why? But we already gone. Sorry, sir.
Fuck!
But hey, at
We
least
have
we
some
know.
cash now.
Yep.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
Justify.
We needed the money. I had to find a way, Alice.
She's only doing that because, yeah, the game's kind of, there we go. She didn't just, like, grab her hand and then yank away. I think I apologized in my last game, and it gets her, approval of us back up, I think. But, whatever, it's she's fine. Kids will bounce back. But we do have some money now. I think we have exactly $50. Funny that they have a Ulysses S. Grant hanging around in, a drawer. Those are not a common bill. Let's see, but let's check out the motel. It's not discreet. $40. Hey, we have 10 to spare. But no androids are allowed. So
We're not going in?
We can't, Alice. They'll never give a room to an android. We have to get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
So we can sleep in motel. Potentially. I've actually never I was just gonna say I've never explored the motel, but it looks like we can anyway. And it looks like, ooh, we're on a guy's radar now, so let's boogie on out of here. Probably our best bet is going to be the parking garage or the condemned property, or rather the property that's undergoing renovations. Trying to see if there's anything over on this side of the street that we'd want to look at first. Let's see. Look.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
Can cut fence here with a wire cutter, but we don't have a wire cutter. There is one from the convenience store that we just shoplifted from, but we probably don't want to go back in there, or else the owner is going to get salty with us. Or rather, the cashier. I don't think he owns the place. But let's look around. Perhaps we can find another way in. We can sleep in the abandoned car. Alice just sneezed again. Here, let's try the abandoned car. Let's go in. Let me open this bad boy up. Here. Let's look around a little bit. There's a couple things that we can look at here. It's dry, that's for sure. I don't see anything sketchy about it.
It looks abandoned.
We could break the glass. We could also come over here. Cut fence with wire cutter. Let's see. And there's a generator, and oh look, a pair of wire cutters. Let's grab those bad boys. So, we need to choose sort of a point of entry on how we're going to cut here. We could go from that side, but that's kind of obvious on the street. So, it kind of makes sense to go in from this angle. Also, Alice, where the fuck are you? There you are. Staying out of the rain. Like a good girl. You good, sis? Alright. I think we're going to squat in the house. This seems a little bit too open for my taste. Also, there's not really a way to keep Alice warm. So, let's cut. Oh, got a snip. So immersive. My god. And then L2, R2, and ha.
Are you alright?
Yes, it's just a scratch. Be careful.
Alright. Oh, there you go. Get
Don't
in
worry,
here.
We're just having a look.
Alright, so we got snagged on the gate. But that's okay, we're in now, and it's a very discreet, our opening. Unfortunately, we probably left some blue blood on the gate there. But we'll see what happens. Alice, you following? No, you're staying that. Wait, hold on. Why aren't you following me? There you go. Come on. Come on, you little shit. What are you doing? Alright, whatever. I'll take a look around without you. I can scout a sleeping location without your child input. There she is. We can pull. But can we look at least? Are you gonna let me look? What about over here? Yeah, let's look. Anything going on in there that would be sketch? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Here's another entry point. Over here. Yeah, I don't think we can cut from this side. But basically we hit our entry point, so that's going to help later on. And let me just... All right.
Alice? Alice!
Oh no. Alice, where'd you go? Alice. Oh no.
Wait, what are you doing?
Visitors. Ralph doesn't like visitors. They're nasty. They may hurt Ralph.
She's a little girl.
She's just a little girl. She's not gonna hurt you.
Little girl. She's not a little girl. Anyway, what does that matter? Maybe she wants to hurt Ralph.
She's not a little girl, huh? Innocent.
I don't know what the humans did to you, but she had nothing to do with it.
All humans want to hurt us. But Ralph won't let them hurt him again. No, he won't let them.
Android.
Look, I'm an android too. We have nothing to be afraid of. All we want is a place to spend the night.
Visitors are dangerous. Look what they did to Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph is a traumatized android for sure. And he's very unstable. He's referring to himself in the third person. Reassure.
You have nothing to worry about. We're not going to do you any harm. You have my word.
You must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets. Ralph has seen some hard times. He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
His LED is blue, so he's stable now. Let's stay. Let's stay.
We'll just stay the night.
Come on! Come on! This way.
So Ralph is a little
Ralph has lived
screwy.
here since he ran away. Ralph never goes outside, so no one knows he lives here.
And he's a
He
deviant,
does come in and swap
obviously.
from time to time, but, you know, Ralph just hides till he leaves.
Okay, so this is a squatting area, so people have come and gone before, so we should be fine.
Come on. You can make yourself at home here. Ralph is gonna go into the other room. He would like to stay with you. But he has things to do.
It's just for one night, Alice. We'll find a better place tomorrow.
We can't be choosy, babe.
Let's see where you can sleep.
All right. We are squatting in the
Sit down and I'll
house.
start a fire.
We can get her warmed up. We're in a dry place. We're with a really screwy android, but we should be fine. All right. We need to make a bed for Alice and start a fire. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's check on you. We need to get some kindling going here. So we have some fire. We found some paper. We have a cushion for a bed for Alice. What else we got? There's wood right there. We might need to make the bed first. Yeah, set up bed. Yeah, this isn't like before the storm when Chloe Price put a whole car battery in her back pocket. They actually make you put things down in this game. We can take the matches. And we need wood. Why is it not letting me take that? Is it going to make me take from elsewhere? Yeah, it's going to make me take those. Alright. Found wood. Let's start a fire. Get you warmed up. Ooh, hello. And I can hear Ralph sort of scratching on something in the other room. We'll take a look at that in a second. We need to get Alice squared away first. But Ralph said something very interesting. She said she's not a little girl, and that gave me some pause. Like, what do you mean, Ralph? What are you getting at? She's very clearly a little girl.
You can come to bed. I did what I could. It's not much, but at least you'll be warm.
And hopefully that will get some of Alice's favor back. And we can talk to her.
Why didn't he ever love me?
Oh no.
Why was he always so upset with me?
Because he's an
All I
asshole.
wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong.
No, sweetie, you didn't.
Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever.
Forever.
Come here, kiddo. Give your android a hug. Are you feeling emotions, Kara?
You've got to sleep.
We give her a smooch.
Sleep tight, Alice.
And, leave her space. Let's lie down with her. She's had a rough day. And I think Alice will like that we're there. Yep. Boosted her back. So see, we earned that back even from stealing the money. But at least now we have some cash in our pocket. And we are fugitives. And you can see that there are a lot of ways that this could have panned out. Here, let me try and... Yeah, that's big. And we only got 41% complete. Alice is trusted and public opinion is still skeptical. But, yeah, there are a lot of different ways this could have gone. But we are squatting in the house, and that is going to do it for today. But I want to back out and see if Chloe, again, has anything to say. It's just, you know how I is. We always got to back out and see if Chloe has anything new to say, or if she's going to give us the survey. I really hope she gives us the survey. It might not be giving us a survey because I'm playing on my, channel account, which I don't believe is...
CyberLife, the company that manufactured me,
Yes!
is conducting a user survey.
Thank God.
Would you like to participate?
Yes, I would, you beautiful angel. Thank you for not making a liar out of me. Oh my God.
Great. Let's start. Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
Listen, you're very attractive, Chloe. I don't know, but also, it's just asking would I consider it, and sure, I would consider it.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Sure.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
A console. That's very pointed. Pen and paper. Well, if you had to live on a deserted island and can only bring one object, what would it be? A cell phone's probably not going to have reception. An instrument, a console, pen and paper, a book. Probably pen and paper would be most practical.
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
Dear God, yes. There was once a power outage last year that lasted like 12 hours, and I was just aghast at just what all you cannot do without electricity. So yeah, I'm dependent on technology.
What technology do you most anticipate?
Androids, flying cars, space tourism, brain-connected devices. I would say brain-connected devices, actually.
Do you believe in God?
I do not.
Would you let an android take care of your children?
I don't plan on having children. I might adopt one day, but that depends. Would I let an android take care of my children? I'm thinking about it from a perspective of, would I sort of like let a computer take care of my children? And my instinct is no, because... But at the same time, I don't know. I'll say I don't know.
How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device?
Oh, definitely more. More than 4 hours.
If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
Hell yes, it's gonna be so precise.
Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
I don't know. I really don't. I think that they can maybe imitate consciousness. But I don't know if they could, like, actively generate on their own. And yet I'm thinking about like deep neural networking and machine learning right now. Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness? I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know. So we can see the world's answers here. Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human? 65% of the world said yes. Do you think that technology will become a threat to mankind? 71% of people said yes. If you had to live on a deserted island, you could only bring one object, what would it be? I said pen and paper. Most people said an instrument, followed by a cell phone, then followed by pen and paper, then a book, and then a console. Do you consider yourself dependent on technology? 78% of the world said yes. What technology do you most anticipate? I said brain-connected devices. That was 33%. The number one answer was androids at 36%. With space tourism coming in third and then flying cars in fourth place. Do you believe in God? 44% of people said no. And 38% of people said yes. It's very interesting to me just because I realize that the world is sort of like secularizing. So I don't know. Would you let an android take care of your children? 50% of people said yes, and then it's split fairly evenly between no and don't know. That's interesting. How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device? 64% of people said more. The first time I played this, it was the weekend it first came out, and I think it was like 75 or 80% of people said more. It's very interesting. But there is 1% of people who only spend 1 hour on with technology, and apparently it's people who blow their 1 hour on Detroit Become Human and aren't considering their cell phones or their TVs, or maybe they're just a hermit, but they own a PS4 and they play 1 hour of Detroit Become Human every day. Very interesting. If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine? 73% of the world said yes. And do you think one day machines could develop consciousness? 70% of people said yes, and only 16% went with my answer of don't know. But yeah, I'm so glad we got to do the survey. I've been waiting on that one. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today. In the next one, we are going to loop back around with Marcus and see what became of him after being shot by the police. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so glad Chloe gave us the survey, and I hope to see you next time. Later, y'all.